Good afternoon. This is Cable 30 Sports. Rob Herb and Bill Derbyshire covering Mary's lacrosse versus Notre Dame Division I action from Mount St. Mary's campus in Emmitsburg, Maryland.
It's a beautiful day here, Rob. Beautiful day for lacrosse.
Yeah, you never would have thought you'd have a clear field after the snow on Thursday and Friday, but it looks like it's going to be okay. They put a little turf down around the goals, but I think all in all it's going to be a pretty good field and good day for lacrosse.
I think so. Temperatures in the upper 50s, may even go as high as lower 60s. Not too hot, but certainly not too cold at all. This should be a good game today, Rob. We got both of these teams same record, 2-1. Both playing thus far fairly the same competitive teams. Should be a very interesting contest today.
Well, a close game, the way it looks on paper. Notre Dame is, of course, away, and they've been on a road trip here. Mount St. Mary's is at home, but as you say, they have identical records of 2-1. The competition is probably equal of what they played. The Mount beat Marist and St. Mary's and lost a real close one to Lehigh. And Bill, you've got the stats on Notre Dame, I believe, who they played and what their scores were.
I believe I do have them here somewhere. I know that they have been here on the East Coast and they played Radford, and I believe they beat them, and they also beat Canisius.
That's correct.
And then they also lost to Hofstra, which is not a surprise. Hofstra's a very strong Division III team, but a very strong team.
That's true. Real quality up there in New York. That's probably their toughest game, obviously, but you know, on a road trip, and they'd certainly like to pick a victory here on the way home. I think the schedule gets a little tougher as they go along.
Very difficult. They certainly play they play many top 10 teams in the country.
Well, next week they have the Asian #1 team, Loyola, coming out to play them. So they're just getting into the meat of the schedule.
They certainly are. For those in the audience who are not quite familiar with the game, we thought we'd go over a few of the general rules of the game. On the field, there are 10 players per team at one time. The players' positions are goalie. We have 3 attackmen, 3 midfielders, and 3 defensemen. And the object of the game, obviously, is to get that small, hard rubber ball into the goal.
That's right, and people that aren't familiar with the game, there are some similarities to other sports, like hockey and soccer. There's offsides. The midfielders are allowed to go up and down the whole length of the field, but you cannot have the defensemen cross the field at the same time as the midfielders, or you have an offsides.
However, with the exception if you have a midfielder who stays back.
That's correct. If usually when you see on the television today, usually the signal in a transition period is when the midfielder sees his teammate defenseman handling the ball or about to cross the midfield stripe, he'll usually raise his stick, indicating that he will stay on sides.
Correct. The idea basically is to keep 7 men on the attacking side of the field, and it requires a great deal of communication for the midfielder and the defenseman to do that.
On the break in play, when you hear a referee's whistle, which usually indicates a timeout or stopping the action, or a penalty, which can be either whistle or flagged, and then that puts you into, like a lot of other sports, a man-down situation where you're in with one player short for either 30 seconds or a minute, or it could be a major penalty, which you don't see too often, of 3 minutes.
Right. That's very similar to the power play in hockey, where you take a man out and you have 1 man up. Other terms that you'll be hearing us talk about are one called a clear, and that's when the ball is in the possession of the defensive part of the team, and they want to clear that ball up to their attacking end. So you'll be hearing us talk about that. Another term we will hear about is called face-off, and that's where the ball starts in the center of the field, and the 2 opposing players will be facing the back of their sticks to one another fighting for the ball.
Also a freshman from Ellicott City, Maryland, Keith Minn, who presently has 4 goals and 2 assists.
It's interesting to note how the Mount St. Mary's team has a great many freshmen, starting players as well as some of your backup players. They did some very heavy recruiting last year and brought in a great deal of freshmen.
Strong freshman class.
Right.
As we said, this is a close matchup, and Notre Dame is pretty much the same situation. Very young team. Probably about the same proportion as the Mount. Okay, in just a few minutes we'll have the starting face-off, and we'll have a real exciting game here today with Mount St. Mary's and Notre Dame.
Yes,
we'll be back in a couple minutes. Bill, you.
Cable 30 Sports. Great game.
We get a chance, probably.
Okay,
Rob, we're seconds from the face-off here. We got number 42. That's
Chris Massonis, facing off. He must be one of their specialists.
Right.
He wasn't listed as a starting midfielder in the program here. He's listed as a defenseman, but they do put specialty people in for specialty jobs, and we think he's their key face-off man here.
And we got Jerry Downs on the other one wing in the midfield, and the other end is John Dorn, defenseman, long stick. And we have Notre Dame.
Notre Dame coming up with a nice clean face-off and a shot. And it's right in front of the crease. And there we have Terry Moore, freshman goalie, who Coach Russo is very, very keen on. And Jerry Downs is now clearing the ball down to the attack end of the Mount St. Mary's team, Mount St. Mary's field. They're in a settled situation, which is the proper thing to do here. Get everybody set. Now they'll be substituting on the fly here, Bill.
Okay, we got Willie Hoffman in there on the midfield. Number 24. We got number 28, Joe Stankiewicz. Is that how you say that, Rob?
Stankiewicz, I believe.
Stankiewicz. Thank you.
That's Horning, their leading scorer, will probably be controlling the ball a lot behind the goal.
Right. And they're handling the ball quite well. This is a smart offensive strategy just to get a feel for their defensive players against them as they pass the ball around. Taking their time. And Willie Hoffman handles that ball quite well. He's one of their top-notch midfielders.
Trying to go to a settled situation now and set up a real patent offense. They're setting a stack on the crease and see Hoffman cutting off there and Towns popping out.
Oh.
There's a loose ground ball.
Requires a lot of teamwork for that because one man goes for the ball, one man may go for the man. Still loose ball. Who's that number 12, Notre Dame?
That's Ed Lamb.
Ed Lamb. He has the ball now coming down on his tacking end of the field. Passes the ball behind.
That's Mike Sullivan, their leading scorer. You got to watch this kid.
Okay. Looks like he handles the ball well. Hands it out to the midfielder.
Now they're going to the settled situation, Bill. There's an ISO.
The shot by number
10.
And the Notre Dame attack is closest to the ball when it comes out after shot. Therefore, they pick up the ball. That is the rule of the game.
That's correct. After a shot, when the ball leaves the field, the closest guy to the ball, that team retains the possession.
Right. And again, they're a settled situation, Rob, as you have said, and they're working it around. Looks like they're trying to isolate.
Yeah, they want to ISO. Left-handed shot, number 10.
Good save by Terry.
Loose ball. That one-handed stuff won't work.
Won't work, nope. Now, in terms of...
I don't understand that call. They gave possession to Mount St. Mary's, and I think he kicked it out of bounds, but we'll go with that one.
The ball, when it is out of the field on the sidelines, the possession does go to the opposite team, whoever was not responsible for the ball going out of the sidelines. That's Willie Hoffman there trying to dodge.
Clear situation, which you referred to earlier.
Right.
And they did it. They cleared it over the midline.
That's a give and go, which is typical in basketball. And we've got Terry Downs, who's probably their top midfielder, number 17.
You know, it looks like to me that they've inverted him and put him on the attack.
It does. We had said that we had thought that might happen today. Jerry Downs comes from a community college in the Baltimore area and transferred here in his junior year. Been a strong team member for this team.
Towns can run. He can run all day.
He can.
He's probably the best athlete on the team out there.
Okay, a little concentration there on that offense. That's it.
That's Stankiewicz.
Right. Terry Downs again with the ball. Trying to find a person to pass it to and or to feed it to for a shot.
Driving hard left. Shot.
Looks like it might have hit the pipe.
I think it did hit the pipe. Bounced off Notre Dame defenseman.
Right.
Now they're in a clear situation, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Jamount's putting pressure on. They come up with a loose ball.
Right. Willie Hoffman on a shot.
See, I think the defenseman saved that.
Right. Never got to the goalie.
But the Mount ran the ball out. That's part of the game. They hustled it out and they retained possession.
One of the things that's going to slow those shots down out front is the fact that they put down some sand and dirt in front of the crease.
Yeah, the crease area was a little muddy this morning.
Right. Getting the ball being worked behind by
Minn.
Minn. He's a freshman as well.
Is he from Baltimore, Bill?
Correct. He's from Howard High School. They were able to recruit 2 attackmen from Howard High School, Mike Rice and Keith Minn. I'm surprised I don't see more of Mike Rice in there right now.
Well, I think they got Towns in there on the attack in his place.
That's it.
Oh.
Now that's considered a loose ball. It was not a shot. It was a feed, and the midfielder was unable to catch it. But they have it back now from Mount St. Mary's. Charlie Horning has the ball now out front of the goal.
That's a little unusual, having the attackman handle the ball out front.
Right.
Takes a shot, misses wide left.
The Mount is doing a nice job of keeping the ball up at their end of the field. Right now they're transitioning midfielders, bringing in a new midfield unit. You got to remember that these midfielders are running up and down the field, and they usually try to run 3 sets of 3 midfield units.
Well, Bill, what they did, I think, they lost the ball out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a long clear. Errant pass. Mount goalie comes up with it. Now they'll try a little fast break. If not, they'll settle. Good check. Notre Dame ball again. He should settle this. He shouldn't try to go to the goal here. Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm. You had mentioned, too, about a fast break. Again, similar to basketball. That is the term used here in lacrosse.
Nice check. He stripped him there. Loose ball. That should be out on Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
No. Notre Dame retains possession.
And this is where they're changing to a new midfield unit. I think, Rob, you were saying they were probably transitioning a new clearing team or riding team before.
That's correct. This is their first midfield unit.
Notre Dame?
That's Notre Dame's first midfield unit. Yeah, Willie Sutton, number 10. That's Brian McLaughlin, who's the second leading scorer. Now they're working it back to the attack.
Oh, a good feed, good cut. Actually, the feed was not quite on the stick, but it was a good cut. Man was open. On the Mount St. Mary's defensive unit, they have number 34, which is Casey Larkin, another freshman, who they're very high on. Number 8 is Bo Keene. And the third defenseman is Mike Hawk, number 26.
Shot, nice save. Mount St. Mary's ball. They're looking for the fast break. I don't think that's going to work.
No.
Loose ball. Notre Dame is hustling all over the field.
That's right.
There's a whistle.
To push on Notre Dame.
Push.
Right.
It's a good break for the Mount. That's a free clear, Bill.
Yes. Now, if he had possession of that ball, then it may have been a situation where Notre Dame would be out for 30 seconds or for a minute. But because there was no possession, they certainly they just retain the ball.
Yeah, but at the midfield line there, that's a definite advantage for the Mount because they were having a little trouble clearing the ball, and that's a free clear, which gets it into the offensive end for them, and now they got a settled situation.
That's correct. As we were saying before the game.
That's a loose ball push, Bill.
Okay. We were saying before the game that Notre Dame has some very large defensemen out here.
Boy, they do look like they're towering over the Mount men.
They do. That crease defenseman, number 19, is a large person. Number 37 as well. And they're trying to work the ball now out front of the goal. Passes it behind.
Aaron pass.
Notre Dame's ball. Now Notre Dame will be clearing the ball from their defensive end, attempting to get the ball in the offensive end of their field.
Bill, if you notice, it looks like the Mount, when they do have a settled situation like that, will bring in specialized, what they call long stick defensemen.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's a way of helping out.
But 32 just seemed to run down the field and clear it all by himself.
Absolutely.
There. That ride wasn't very effective.
No, it wasn't. And again, we have Notre Dame in their attack area of the field. That number 7, top scorer again. He comes around.
Hard left.
Yep. That's a shot, but it's a loose ball right now. Good check. At Casey Larkin.
Boy, he's aggressive.
He is. He's from Mount St. Joe's High School in the Baltimore area.
Okay, they're in the.
Now Mount St. Mary's will be clearing the ball.
And now they're bringing in their offensive people with the shorter sticks.
Right. There's Mike Dorn, who's a freshman, number 14, and number 12 is Joe Murray. Both freshmen, both from Loyola High School.
Yeah, Coach Russo is very high on these freshmen.
He is.
That's a clear.
It's a clear, wide open case
Now,
of
as you notice, Dorn had his stick up. He stayed back. But it looks to me like they're offsides. Yep. Too many men over.
Again, it requires a great deal of communication between the midfield units and defensemen.
I don't quite understand that. I mean, that was a set clear with the defenseman going down. They should have been aware of those midfielders over there.
Absolutely.
Notre Dame's having no problem clearing the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Coach Russo had mentioned that, at least in the Lehigh games, the team was just making some mistakes that should not have happened. Maybe that's the same thing's happening in the beginning of this game right now.
Notre Dame being patient, though.
They are.
Good switch on the defense.
And you'll notice.
Nice roll, nice save.
Right.
Defensemen come into the goal to help out with the goalie out. Beautiful play.
And again, he passes it off to Casey Larkin.
He wants to clear the ball.
He does.
And he does.
Larkin has the skills of a midfielder, the way he handles the ball.
He's got a nice stick.
Number 24, Willie Hoffman brings the ball down to Terry Downs on attack. And over to...
Back up to Hoffman.
Right. You got number 5 in there now, Mike Rice, another freshman. And the shot there.
Good check. Good check by Downs. He's playing aggressive.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure what that call was.
They called it a push. I don't know. Both seem to be going for the ball, but they give it to Notre Dame.
So they'll be clearing the ball down.
Been pretty sloppy so far.
Mm-hmm.
Long pass. Nice pickup.
Nice pickup. That's Mike Hawk, number 37 on defense.
Down to Rice, who just came into the game.
Right. Rice has been described as having a very hard shot. He and Minn both come from Howard High School. There's Terry working the ball around. Terry down.
Shot. Oh, nice. Horning had a nice right-handed shot in close. Goalie made a nice save.
Mm-hmm.
Mount retains possession.
Defense for Notre Dame has done well, goalie included. Got the ball working out front.
Shot. Oh, another nice save.
Right.
Notre Dame midi come up with the ball.
That goalie is Chris Parent. He's a 5'6", 175 from Fairfield Prep, Fairfield, Connecticut.
Sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
Now that call right there is one of the new rules. The team that has the ball, the defensive end, is 30 seconds to get it out of beyond their own restraining line. Actually, that rule was put in to avoid the stall.
Correct.
And they stalled and turned over possession.
And I think that rule started as of last year.
That's correct.
The NCAA lacrosse commissions really try to work on how to speed the game up.
Shot. Oh. The Mount runs that one out and they retain possession.
That's Dave Gorlick who took that shot, number 31.
Good shot.
Dave is a sophomore from Avalon, New Jersey. It's Terry Downs again behind the goal, working the ball around, looking for some cutters.
Now he's a midfielder, and this is a new spot for him, but he seems to be handling it well.
Mm-hmm. Holds a stick like a midfielder.
Yeah. Now here's their best attackman, Horning. He's driving hard. He's stripped.
Okay, Notre Dame quickly finds the midfielder wide open.
Oh. That was a fast break situation. They just mishandled the ball.
That Willie Hoffman, tough on the ground balls and very fast.
Oh, yeah, nice feed.
Nice
shot.
feed.
Oh, beautiful save. He was in the crease, Bill.
Okay. Just like we were saying, you cannot have the offensive team into the crease, so now the ball goes over to Notre Dame. That goalie for Notre Dame's done quite well.
Either that or the Mount shooters are making them look good. It's hard to say this early.
True. That number 32 from Notre Dame.
He likes to handle the ball. He's a mid, he can do it all.
Right.
Jerry Downs is playing him tough, though.
Yep.
He's cleared it again.
Looks like he is their clearing strategy. He just brings the ball right down without any help at all. Although he just got checked right in the middle, right in front of the
I have
crease.
a little trouble handling the ball in there. It could be dangerous. Behind the back shot, nothing. Now this should be a fast break for the Mount.
Spokane.
If they get one more pass.
Oh, that's got Casey Larkin again. He handled the ball quite well.
Okay,
coming
nice
down.
clear.
Yeah.
They stayed on sides.
Spokane, Casey Larkin combination on that clear.
Now you'll notice number 12 coming into the game. He just switched with the long stick defenseman.
Right. He's Joe.
So they're putting the offensive people in on the fly.
Very good. And that's Joe Murray, another freshman from Loyola. Mike Dorn with the ball, number 14, freshman. Joe Murray with the ball now. Back to Terry Downs and behind the goal.
Yeah, Notre Dame's close defense is playing well. There's no holes open yet.
I think they've only had one real open man.
There's a penalty.
Yep.
That was probably a hold. Now, that referee indicated that looks like a cross check. That'll be a minute, and Mount St. Mary's will be on the extra man situation. This is an opportune time to score some goal here.
So Notre Dame is a man down for a minute, and as you're saying, Rob, Mount St. Mary's will be up. Let's see what they do with this man-up situation. Looks like they have a 3.
It's a 3-3.
3-3. That means 3 men up above the goal and 3 men right at the face of the goal.
Now, Coach Russo indicated to me, yep, they've done it again. That's the same thing we saw at Penn State.
Right.
They're forcing it into the middle. They need to get some cuts off of that and get some men open.
I agree. Some movement. Not necessarily with the ball, but more with the feet. There's Charlie Horning coming around the goal.
Downs fakes a shot.
Yeah.
Nice feed.
Nice.
Horning, go!
Very good. Quick pass from Terry Downs, who assisted to Charlie Horning. First goal of the game. And the score now is Mount St. Mary's 1 and Notre Dame 0, with only a minute and 13 left in the first quarter.
That quarter went by quick.
Very quick.
Well, they're 1 for 1 on the extra man conversions. Now we're back to the face-off situation. Notre Dame comes up with a face-off again. They're 2 for 2. Nice pass. Nice look. Shot high. Notre Dame retains possession there.
Well, we certainly had to eat our words on that extra man. They were able to score.
Yeah, they found a man down low.
They did. I'm sure Coach Russo is pleased with that. So we got Notre Dame out working the ball now in the midfield.
Yeah, they have their first unit in all the way now.
Nice feed, nice
shot.
Nice shot.
A little high. Notre Dame retains possession.
Number 40 for Notre Dame, Tackman. Who's that?
He's a senior, Mike Semp.
Mike Semp. He is a captain. He's one of the tri-captains.
This guy's driving hard.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Seems as though their offense is mainly isolating midfielders out front.
So far it has been.
It's getting a little chilly here now, Rob.
It's chilly, I'll tell you, there's a big crowd here today at Mount St. Mary's.
Well, it's a big deal having a powerhouse school like Notre Dame come into a small town like Emmitsburg.
Ooh, shot. Nice save.
That was a overhead check.
Larkin cleared the crease, and he's going to take it all the way down.
This is a fast break situation.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Yeah, that quarter went very fast.
Okay. At the end of the first quarter, it's Mount 1, Notre Dame 0. We'll be back, Cable 30 Sports, in just a few moments. Dame 1-0. Pretty much the way we thought it was going to go, Bill. Tight game. Both teams seem to be pretty equal.
Absolutely. I would say that Mount St. Mary's has kept the ball down on their attack end of the field a little longer, but yet tough defense on Notre Dame's.
Okay, we begin action second quarter with a face-off, and that's 3 for 3. They gave possession to Notre Dame.
That's Chris Musanis again on the face-off for Mount St. Mary's.
But Mount St. Mary's gets possession, but a whistle.
You also notice that the attack and defense from both teams cannot move until there is full possession after the face-off, and the referee will make that indication by yelling possession.
That's right. They have to hold their spots.
Right. So Notre Dame now has the ball coming down. And you also notice that they have switched sides, so the goalies are now in opposite goals.
Loose ball outside the crease.
Looks like some pushing on Notre Dame.
Mount St. Mary's ball.
Right. Terry Moore again has the ball. Terry's he's from New York, Stony Brook, New York. Played at Ward Melville, which is a powerhouse high school lacrosse team in the New York area.
If you notice, they're going with a 4-cross clear here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's their big horse.
The Casey Larkin.
Yep. A little errant pass there. He's almost out of bounds, Notre Dame player, but they get possession back. They're looking for a fast break here. They cleared the ball.
They cleared the ball. They're passing very, very accurately and quickly. That makes a good clear.
I don't know why he just didn't go to the goal there.
No.
Defenseman wasn't ready for him. Now they're settling. They're moving around again. Looks like they're going to try to change some players. And Notre Dame's switching their midfields.
No, he had a shot, but he decided not to
Money
take
with a shot. Beautiful save.
Right. Good save by Terry.
Oh, cleared the crease nicely.
That's that Mike Hawk. Or, I'm sorry, that's Bo Keene, number 8. He did a nice job of clearing out that offensive player for Notre Dame. We have a holding penalty on Mount St. Mary's. So now it's Notre Dame's ball.
No, I'm not quite sure if that was. I think that was Hoffman and tried an old trick. He was in some traffic and he brought a stick into his chest, and that's illegal.
Okay.
Shot a little wide.
And we got the cars back there as a backup for their shots. It's a place you don't want to park at these games.
I hope mine's not back there, Bill.
I know. Notre Dame does work the ball well. They're passing in.
He's driving hard left. Oh, nice check. That's a trip.
And he does call it.
And the ref does call it.
Rob, you should go into reffing lacrosse games. You're calling the plays well.
Well, that'll put them out in the extra man situation, which last time was very beneficial. They got a nice goal off of that. And this is where they should be easy. Easy pickings when you're a man up if you run and execute properly.
Right. Absolutely.
It's the first time we see it down on our end of the field. Looks like they've set up in the 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
And the Coach Russo had indicated that he was going to switch it up a little bit. Right now, with their man down situation, Notre Dame's in a little bit of a zone here. Just pulling it in real tight, compact.
Yeah, you almost have to have a zone defense on the man down.
Off into Towns. Towns got to have two hands on that stick on that ground ball. All right, they got it back and settled now.
Okay.
That won't work.
Nope. Looking for a cutter in the middle.
I don't know if he's going to call a penalty on that. It's possession.
Mm-hmm. Notre Dame has the ball.
That was Horning interfered. You can't do that. When the goalie has possession, you've got to let him come up with it.
Mm-hmm. Seems to me they could spread that man up out.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah. That 32 is really their clearing man. Although
he's checked.
He's checked.
From behind.
Yeah.
Retains possession.
Still has it.
He doesn't really know what he wants to do with it out there. I guess they're just going to settle and take their time, get into their offense. That's Brian McLaughlin with the ball, second leading scorer.
Very good check by Casey Larkin over the head.
Larkin is all over the field today. He's playing very good. Pass across the crease. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to work. There's a wide open shot and a score.
The number 23 for Notre Dame.
Brian Scherf.
Brian Scherf.
Junior midfielder.
Very good. He's from Lincoln, Sudbury, Massachusetts, I believe. Sudbury, Massachusetts. That's basically an unsettled situation where Notre Dame was able to pick up the ball and found a man wide open in front of the crease. Easy goal. Very difficult goal to stop for any goalie.
Okay, the Mount is 0 for 3 on faceoffs here. That Notre Dame specialist at faceoff seems to be dominating out there. We'll see how he does here. Mount possession.
To Joe Murray with the ball.
Yes, it
number
is.
12. Does a nice job of keeping the ball in bounds. However, still it's a loose ball.
And Notre Dame get it back to their goalie.
Right.
Now they're at the advantage. They got a defenseman with a fast break.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll slow it down and try to settle it, match it up.
But a very good clear by Notre Dame. They know how to. They pass the ball quickly.
Cross-field pass. It could be a shot.
Comes in, tries to
Their
dive.
horse.
Yeah. Big player. Of course, he's got Mike Dorn, who's the smallest player on Mount St. Mary's team, defending him now.
Shot wide.
Notre Dame retains possession. Number 7, Mike Sullivan.
He's their leading scorer. He's the go-to guy, but he gives it back to, that's McLaughlin again, second leading scorer. Boy, is he an athlete. Guy never stops. Takes a shot, and blocked before it gets to the goal.
Mike Dorn from Mount St. Mary's is able to scoot that up.
He's up with a loose ball, now they'll try to settle it and get a clear here. I really don't know who that was to.
Nope, we don't. Pushing that clear a little too much, I'd say.
Got a wide up one-on-one again.
Yep.
Shot wide.
I'm not sure if that was it was a wide shot. Okay. Boy, they're fortunate that that shot was not on goal.
Well, the whole difference right here is the pressure Notre Dame's putting on them. They're not letting up, and the Mount really isn't settling the ball to get a proper clear situation.
Mm-hmm. And offensively, Notre Dame is always going towards the goal.
Nice check there.
Yeah.
And there's our man Larkin come up with a ball again. He must have 6-7 ground balls already.
Easily. Nicely clear the ball down on the attacking end.
They ought to settle it down right now. Out top.
That's it.
Crossing the crease, shot. Oh, wide.
Shot by Willie Hoffman, and
Mount retains possession.
Very
now
good.
they're going to put some subs in and get them properly matched up. As you notice, the Notre Dame man will follow him into the field with a long stick.
But I think you're right, Rob. They need to settle it down and get some
This looks like
get some strategy down.
It's like their first midfield in, and
So Willie Hoffman, Joe Stankiewicz. Oh, tough time with that name there, Rob.
I think it's Stankiewicz.
Stankiewicz. Thank you. And number 31, Dave Gorlick in the midfield. That is.
They got to move the ball through the air here.
Nice feed, good look, good shot. Good shot by Charlie Horning.
Mount runs it out. Towns comes up with a ball.
And number 16, Keith Minn, freshman, with the ball now behind the goal.
Takes it out top. Good job. Keep it on this end of the field for the Mount.
You got to have it down here in order to score.
That's usually the way it goes.
Good shot by Willie Hoffman. Very good
Shot
dodge.
wide.
Uh-huh.
It's the only way you score, though, Bill.
That's
Gotta
right.
Keep shooting.
This Terry Downs can make things happen.
Yeah, they're in a 2-2-2 now. They have that stack on the crease, but Jerry just got stripped of the ball.
Right.
Oh, nice check. Come up with a ball. Mount gets possession back.
Keith Minn with the ball. Willie Hoffman with the ball now. Passes over to Cherry.
Skip pass. He wasn't looking for it. Loose ball.
Yep. Who's going to come up with it? That's the
Anybody's
question.
ball. Who wants it? Notre Dame.
Oh,
That's a fast break.
fast break. Nobody on him. Oh,
Pass across. Shot. Beautiful save.
Terry Moore is really hanging in there, doing a great job here.
Now they're going to look for the long field
And
pass.
there's
nobody.
That's the nobody. That's considered a Gilman clear. Meaning that there's really nobody who's throwing it to, just throwing it up the air.
It down the end of the field. The Mount doesn't need to do that.
No.
Notre Dame back in a settled situation.
They do seem to settle the ball quite well.
Oh, high, hard shot.
Uh-huh.
I think that hit the pipe and off the back of a stick. No goal. Now here's where the Mount's really having problems.
With clearing the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice feed.
Oh, jeez. Beautiful.
Beautiful. It's number 33 assisting to number 7 on Notre Dame.
That's their leading scorer, Sullivan.
Mm-hmm.
He snagged that one out of the air and just drove it home.
So that makes the score Notre Dame 2 and Mount St. Mary's 1.
Again, Bill, that was the same thing we've seen,
Uh-huh.
that they just don't settle it when they have a clearing situation. They're trying to get the quick one upfield, and it's not working.
For Mount St. Mary's, right.
I think their goalie has to take control and settle it down. We got a face-off situation here again, Bill. I think Mount's going to get the possession of that one. Loose ball.
Okay. Notre Dame has possession. Yeah.
Nice catch.
Uh-huh. The other thing Notre Dame is doing a good job is taking advantage of the unsettled situation. And again, like you said, Rob, they're settling the ball down. Very determined offense.
Shot high and wide there. Notre Dame runs it out, retains possession.
That's Sullivan again, right?
Have a timeout.
Who called that timeout? Was that Mount St. Mary's?
No, it's Notre Dame's timeout.
Notre Dame. Could be a good time, too, for Coach Russo to get his clearing team somewhat settled so they can get the ball down and then also offensively settle it down.
You know, I noticed when I was looking over the roster and the fact sheet on Notre Dame, their coach is Kevin Corrigan from the famous Corrigan family. His father was athletic director at Notre Dame and University of Virginia, now is the commissioner of the ACC. Kevin played his college ball at University of Virginia and graduated in '82.
Mm-hmm. I know also he has a brother who works at one of the major sporting goods stores that sells lacrosse equipment in the Baltimore area. It is a big name in lacrosse, Corrigan.
Okay, we have a timeout with 6:41 remaining in the second quarter. Cable 30 will be back in a few moments. Okay, we're back to live action with 6:41 remaining, with Notre Dame leading Mount St. Mary's 2-1. Notre Dame possession.
Notre Dame has possession again. They're attacking the ball under attack end. Good stop by Terry Moore in a goal, keeping a pass from going across the other end of the field. Mount St. Mary's now clearing the ball down.
Boy, he's getting hacked,
yes.
And he got popped. I'm not exactly sure. I think he said he hit him after he had possession.
I'm not quite sure either.
But
it was
anyway,
a good hit, though.
Nice clear. They got it across, and
it's part of what makes it.
Jerry Towns.
Yeah.
He wants to shoot. Got hit in the face there. That's a penalty if the ref calls it. Anytime you take a stick to the face, that's usually going to be a flag.
It's Mike Dorn with the ball. Passes it back to Mike Rice. And Keith Minn with the ball right now behind the goal. They're settling it down just like you're suggesting, Rob.
Ooh.
Joe Murray, I'm cutting across. Good.
Oh, nice. Backdoor feed.
The Joe Murray assist to Mike,
That's
to
Keith
Minn.
Minn.
Keith Minn, I'm sorry, to Keith Minn. Scores. That was a beautiful play. Two freshmen, too.
Oh, it was a backdoor cut where the ball was rotating right, and the attackman from the offside just snuck around the goal while the defenseman was sleeping, and he was wide open. Just threw it right in, right by the goalie's back. 2-2.
2-2. Well into the second quarter. Again, looks like a good game here on a beautiful day.
Reface.
Some illegal procedure on.
There's a late call. I think the Notre Dame wingman jumped before the whistle and came into the face-off area too soon, which Mount St. Mary's will gladly accept, which means free ball, free clear on their end.
We got the same midfield unit in. We've got a Joe Murray, Terry Downs, and a Mike Dorn. Mike Rice with the ball, passes off to Charlie Horning. Charlie Horning is from the D.C. area, which is not a strong feeder of lacrosse players.
There, driving hard. Oh, wide open.
Wide open.
Oh, he doesn't take the shot. Boy, it was there.
Notre Dame comes up with a loose ball.
Boy, that shot was there. He should have let it go.
Yes.
Long crossfield pass. Nice look. Defenseman 24 drops the ball, but they got it cleared.
There's that large number 19, a huge man.
Good hit.
Yeah.
That's got to be Mount St. Mary's possession.
This hitting is part of what makes the game so exciting.
In a close game like this, is going to determine, too, who wants the ball the most, and probably the winner in a low-scoring game.
Absolutely, Rob.
Possession's going to be real important here.
Mm-hmm. And it's already heating up.
Larkin, defenseman, he really likes to handle the ball. Loose ball, Mount possession.
Mount possession.
Oh, tough call. Tough call from the other side of the field.
They call that White holding the stick of Notre Dame. So the possession is Notre Dame. Give it to the goalie.
I'd like to see another look at that, but I think he actually stepped on his stick getting up from that pile up, but doesn't matter. Notre Dame ball. 3 across clear.
Again, you got a midfielder with the ball right now, attempting to get it past the midfield line. And he throws it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Good break for Mount St. Mary's.
Now Notre Dame's starting to look like Mount St. Mary's was in the first quarter. They're not settling down and trying to run their set clear, and therefore losing possession, throwing it out of bounds like they did there.
Let's see how Mount St. Mary's can settle down there. Very good clear
Nice
so
clear.
far, yeah. Again, giving it to their...
That defenseman has got to look, he's warding off, I believe. Yep.
Warding off is where you're using your free arm to push away your defending opponent.
Or to protect, but there you go again. In that situation, with that clear, they have a long stick man who has to get it to a short stick man and get off the field and get the offensive unit on the field.
Absolutely. The bigger the stick, the more target you have for people to hit you with.
But Charlie Horning just gave that midfielder a heck of a whack there on the arm. But that's legal.
Part of the padding for lacrosse players is arm pads, shoulder pads, helmet, and gloves. You need it with the way you can hit the arms and hands.
Tackman driving hard right, turns back left.
That's Bo Keane, defenseman on him, doing a nice job of keeping him out of the area.
Way outside. I think one of Mount St. Mary's middies took that in the gut.
And they're working the ball behind, coming around. Number 32 decided not to take a shot. Smart decision. You'll notice what will happen is that, nice feed and a nice shot. Number 40 got that goal.
I think that's his second goal. No, Mike Sennett.
Mike Sennett.
Senior attackman.
Right, he's one of the tri-captains. I didn't catch who made that feed, but it looked like it was an attackman from behind who assisted that goal.
I believe that was from Sullivan again.
Right, number 7. 3-2-2 with Notre Dame up.
With 3 minutes left in the half.
We got a face-off again.
Nice face-off, nice position on the mount.
We gave him possession.
He came up clean with a face-off, lost it, but he just fought, and he came back up with the ball.
It's Chris Masanis, number 42. Nice job on the face-off. Charlie Horning now has the ball. It's time for them to get it settled. If they can
he's got to control it here.
Absolutely. If they can tie this up at the halftime, that would be a nice way to go in the half. Not a unsurprising decision. Probably, it is a timeout for Mount St. Mary's. Good call, with such little time left in the second quarter. They have the possession down at the offensive end of their field, so I'm sure they're going to try to come up with a attacking strategy.
Well, it's a good timeout with 2:32 left. Coach Russo has a settled situation and should set some type of scoring play here. They need to settle it down, control it, and maybe cut down with the midfielders and use a pick on the crease and let Horning take the ball behind and look for that open cutter.
And I'm sure they're going to have some of their top ball handlers in there, like Terry Downs, Charlie Horning, Mike Rice, Billy Hoffman.
Well, you can be for sure the first unit's going to be in there.
Correct. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy they bring in here. Again, they seem to be doing a much better job of looking for the cutter and finding the cutter, too. That's how that last goal got scored.
Okay, the Mount breaks from their huddle, and looks like they have, yeah, that's their first offensive unit out there, and Notre Dame breaks with their big sticks.
Yeah, we got Willie Hoffman, Keith Minn, Mike Rice, Charlie Horning, Terry Downs. Terry Downs is on the crease now.
Put Jerry on the crease. I don't understand that. Unless he's going to be setting a double post and picking out. He's actually 17 on the crease, if you see him in there, is just in there to screen right now.
But they're going to be looking, I'm sure, for him to pop out.
Horning.
as they clear out that area for him to...
Horning looking for a foul there. He got chopped, but that's legal.
They've got 2 minutes left in the quarter. Really need a goal here, Rob.
This defenseman's really giving Horning a hard time. And he's doing a good job.
This is good lacrosse. It's good patient offense. Good look. There's a good feed to Willie Hoffman, but unable to get a shot off.
There.
Yeah.
Notre Dame coming down the field. That's a fast break. Well, excellent play. Good hustle, Towns. He just followed the play the whole way. There was a whistle on the...
What was that call there, Rob?
I really don't know. I think it was a hold.
It was a hold on Jerry Downs. He is a fast midfielder. He really has some wheels, as they say. Well, it was a very good attempt on Mount St. Mary's part to get the ball in the goal, but right now Notre Dame has it.
Good check.
What they may do is just play very conservative here in order to at least go into the halftime.
Like Notre Dame probably is going to want to keep the ball in their end of the field.
Yeah. Although they're
being patient.
They are.
Oh, errant pass.
Good check there.
Less than a minute left.
They're still able to hold on to that ball, Notre Dame. Oh,
first the crease.
Yes, man was open too.
Notre Dame with a good time out there. They got 41 seconds left. They're going to put a play together and at least get a shot off now very soon before the halftime.
Right. Wait, it's still getting a little chilly. Sun is out, not a cloud in the sky, but maybe it's because we're in the shade here that we're feeling the chill. Low-scoring game. Certainly is indicative of...
Tough game. We thought it would be close, and it certainly has been.
Yeah. It's hard to say how much of it is because of strong defense or... well, the fans are getting excited here. Yeah, the crowd keeps pouring in. It's hard for us to even see the entire field now because the crowd is surrounding us. Now, what position did you play, Rob, when you were here at Mount St. Mary's?
I was a midfielder, face-off man, and graduated in 1978, a long time ago.
A long time ago. It's amazing to think our bodies went through that when we played.
I couldn't
long time
see
ago.
it now.
Nope.
This Mount squad started early in February and had double session practices. They started their sprints at 6 o'clock in the morning in the dark, and coaches had them working hard.
I think they also include a little aerobics with their training. I'm sure the players enjoyed that. So timeout is over, and Notre Dame has the ball in front of their goal. Start out with number 26.
38 seconds left. They're going to work for one good shot here.
Looks like they're going to clear out and try to let that man dodge.
Well, he's their big gun. He wants the ball, and he's going to go one-on-one. But the Mount has matched up properly. They got their best defenseman, Larkin, on the midfielder. High, hard shot.
Yeah. Nice backup, but unable to hold on to the ball. And now
goalie has it.
Goalie has it.
They want to get it downfield real fast and maybe get off one shot here at the end.
14 seconds left.
Notre Dame gets possession back. They're going to have time for a shot here.
They sure are. Oh,
hit the pipe.
Hit the pipe.
Defenseman shoots.
Exciting.
All out of bounds.
Notre Dame is
3
tough.
seconds left. I don't know if they're going to be able to get off a shot here.
No.
Out top, number 10, shot. Save.
Saved by Terry Moore.
And that's the half.
That was quite a last few 15 seconds. Good 3 shots taken in during that time. Notre Dame really surprises me with how quickly they can pass and look for the open man.
Well, it's been a low-scoring half. Pretty unusual.
It has been.
Okay, I think we're going to take a break here now. This is Cable 30 Sports. We'll be back in a few moments for the second half. Leading 3-2, And we're about to face off. Back to you, Bill.
Looks like the ball is not going anywhere right now, just staying between the two sticks.
Mount St. Mary's ball. I think he was holding.
That's Mike
holding
Dorn.
the ball.
Mike Dorn facing off, again a freshman. I got a quick wrap up here of the goals for Mount St. Mary's. The first goal was by Charlie Horning, assisted by Jerry Downs, and the second goal was by Keith Minn, assisted by Joe Murray.
That's Dorn with a feed to the crease, shot, and a nice save where the bodies are flying in there. Notre Dame comes up with a ball.
They got it to that number 26, who is
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. Thank you. He's definitely their clearing man.
He's fast, strong, big.
All around good lacrosse player.
Nice roll.
Good
Take out of the top of the midfield there.
Number 10.
Nice
Good
roll, shot.
Very good save by Terry Moore. He's done a great job here tonight, or today.
Yeah, that shot, there was no screen there, so he had a pretty good sight on that. Something Notre Dame is not doing on that crease, which the Mount does just about every shot in a settled situation. Loose ball, Mount retains possession. That's Dorn again, Bill.
Dorn will be a good ground ball player, as he has done so well here today. That was Bill Keene, number 8 on defense, clearing that ball up there nicely. It's Jerry Down behind the goal. They really have put him back there on the attack. That's a switch for him. He is normally a midfielder.
He's working hard. There's a flag.
The flag. It's a push from behind.
Yes, it is, and that puts the Mount back in the extra man situation with a good opportunity for a score here to bring them back to even.
The Mount is 1 for 2 in scoring at extra man situations. We'll see how they do here.
That could be the key to the game, too, the extra man, because it's a tight game, and whoever's on extra and converts could be the winner here, Bill.
It's interesting how the Mount has yet to put themselves man down. Starting off in that 3-3 again. Now somewhere along here needs to be some cutting, some movement.
They have made an adjustment. There goes Downs down to the cut.
Right.
And before, now they've gone to a...
Looks like a 2-3-1. 2-3-1. There's a cutter coming down.
Reverse pass, shot, score.
Score. Charlie Horney, number 7, on the score with an assist by...
That was Towns.
By Towns, right. Number 17.
Beautiful movement on that. That's what we were talking about the first half. There wasn't a lot of foot movement, and Towns took the ball behind the goal with the pass and reversed pivot, passed backwards against the flow, and Horning was wide open and put a high, hard one in the corner.
But you can tell that Coach Russo has done some work with this man-up team. They really now 2 for 3.
Face-off situation. This is key. Oh. Mount possession.
That's John Dorr, defenseman.
Right, he was a long stick on there just for that purpose. He's coming off now, and they'll try to get a short stick in, but we got a loose ball on the field. Notre Dame possession, lost possession. Notre Dame has it. It's a loose ball out there. Notre Dame retains.
Nope. Still trying to see.
They have the ball cleared. They'll probably settle it here now.
Yes.
Change some men.
That's Sullivan, number 7, with the ball.
He'll hold on to it and get his other players in here. They'll just keep it out front. Now they're even up again.
It's interesting that Brian McLaughlin, number 26, is from California. Wilton High School. Comes from Alamo, California.
Well, this sport is really caught fire, and it's gone nationwide. Oh, nice
good check. Very nice check by Casey Larkin, 34.
Nice face dodge.
But good defense.
It's like that'll ball.
Really?
No, stays in bounds.
And number 33 from Mount St. Mary's, John Dorr again. Didn't see much of him first half.
Wide open.
Yep. Again, Sullivan for Notre Dame scores, an assist from number 12.
That was Ed Lamb. What happened there was Ed drove and drew the offside defenseman, which left Sullivan wide open just to walk in and score on that goal. Goalie really didn't have a chance there.
Makes the score Notre Dame 4, Mount St. Mary's 3. So we have 2 goals scored quickly in the third quarter here.
Yeah, maybe the pace will pick up a little. Maybe they got all the cobwebs out and we're gonna see some goals.
Mm-hmm.
Good position. Nice face-off on Dorn. That's a fast break. One more pass and they could get a goal out of this. Oh, Horning dropped it.
That face-off ability by Dorn is one of the reasons why Coach Russo wanted him up here.
Nice snag on that.
Right. Saved that ball from going out of bounds. Again, they're quick when they're clear.
That's a trip.
That's a trip. That'll be a minute penalty.
Yeah, that'll put Notre Dame in the extra man situation. It's the first time we've seen it for Notre Dame.
It is.
Mount St. Mary's will bring in 5 big sticks, or maybe 4 and 1 midfielder, and they'll probably pack into a zone, which Coach Russo indicated that there's a couple of ways to run a man down, and the zone is probably the easiest. You just let them take an outside shot and cut off the cutters.
Right. Notre Dame, it looks like they got a 2-3-1 here.
Oh,
yep,
wide open.
Wide open. That should not have happened, Rob. There's always a defenseman needs to be prepared for that man coming from behind the goal.
Well, that's the problem when you're in that zone and you're not bumping through. You're just kind of packing it in, and that attackman Sullivan just slipped in right behind him.
Right.
Just got a quick feed and shot and scored.
Oh, no. That's
2 quick goals for Notre Dame.
Yep.
That makes it Notre Dame 5, Mount St. Mary's 3.
That attackman Sullivan is catching fire here.
He is.
Real aggressive face-off, Notre Dame possession. And Mount drove him out of bounds. He needed to get rid of that ball, and they just leveled him right out of play, and Mount gets possession.
Very good. The number 19 for Notre Dame, he's 6'6", 202 from Kingsford, Oxford, Avon, Connecticut. Big man. I'm sure they purposely put him there for that face-off in order to push some bodies around.
There's Larkin, the big defense from the mountain. He's going to shoot.
Yes, scores! Scores! And he's a happy man. Now, you don't see that very often, having that defenseman come down and scoring like that.
We got a player hurt on the field. I think Notre Dame man blew out a knee there. Boy, hate to see that.
It's number 37.
He's up and around. He might have just twisted it.
That's Dave Bernard, one of the tri-captains.
He's okay.
Dave Bernard.
Boy, Larkin just took that ball, and there was no denying him.
None whatsoever. That Larkin is I guess it's hard to say, but a midfielder's defenseman or a defenseman's midfielder. He can play both positions very well.
Well, you don't see that too often, a defenseman scoring. The coach usually likes to see that ball given up, but Larkin has a lot of confidence. He went down, and he went with authority.
He did. That brings Mount St. Mary's within 1 goal now. Keeps the game close.
An infraction on the face-off. I don't know if the Notre Dame man was cheating a little bit, but they just gave possession on the face-off.
Usually what happens is that once the referee says set, you can't move.
Yeah, I think he moved.
He may have moved.
The momentum has definitely changed here.
It has. And they're playing smart right now, Mount St. Mary's, by settling the ball down.
They want to get it back to Horning. They'll work it back to him.
Dave Garlick, number 31, with the ball.
Oh, he's driving.
Driving. Looks behind for a
misdirection. Horning's got the ball. They'll settle. We go back to Towns.
You can tell by watching Towns that he has a stronger left hand than right, but I've seen him progress over the last 2 years, and he definitely can go both ways.
They're working from the X. He's driving hard.
It's Mike Rice, number 5, who's driving now. Charlie Horning with the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him do a ISO situation here. Looks like he's got a midfielder guarding him, which is a perfect opportunity. He dishes off.
Number 28 was wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Boy, that was excellent feed. Willie Hoffman, I think.
Willie Hoffman on the score. I didn't quite get the feed.
He was assisted from Rice.
From Rice.
Number 5.
Assist Mike Rice to Willie Hoffman, number 24, midfielder. That ties the game up here.
It's a real important face-off here, Bill.
You always have a replay after a shot.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. The Mount St. Mary's team has to keep the momentum going if they're going to.
Good check.
They're going to get ahead.
It's a Mount with possession.
It's Joe Murray. Still trying to fight for that ball right along the sidelines.
I think Notre Dame's going to come up with that. Oh, there's a penalty.
Tempers can get hot right there by where the two teams are.
Well, the Mount's jumping up and down, so I would probably guess that they're going to have possession here. That's a timeout for Notre Dame. Coach is on the field. He's not happy right now.
He's not. Good time to call a timeout, though. I'm sure this might be a way of trying to break that momentum on Mount St. Mary's.
Well, the momentum had definitely switched.
Now, was that penalty a man-up situation for Mount St. Mary's? I really don't believe so, actually.
Not quite sure.
I don't think there was possession.
Okay, I think we're going to take a break here and come back to live action after the timeout. Okay, we're back to live action with Mount St. Mary's in the extra man bonus situation. Bill, let's see if...
So they are man up.
They're extra man.
They're 2 for 3 on man up, Mount St. Mary's.
They've gone to the 1-3-2 here with the one man behind the goal.
3 on the crease and 2 out
You'll
front.
probably see a cutter after this ball goes around. Once it goes back to the man behind the goal, you'll probably see one of the out top men cut down. Which number 17 goes Towns cutting down now.
So, unable to get a shot off on that man up situation.
Yeah, they forced it across the middle again.
Right.
Loose ball, anybody's ball. Notre Dame comes up with it.
Oh,
Blocked pass. There's a goal.
It could be a goal. Should be a goal.
Go!
Jerry down.
Unassisted.
Unassisted. His first goal of the day.
Mount St. Mary's takes the lead 6-5 with 7:52 remaining in the third quarter.
Mount St. Mary's definitely needed that goal, Rob, in order to get at least that confidence built up.
Well, you can tell this huge crowd here is a partial Mount crowd, and I think the whole momentum has shifted now, and that goal did it. Face off.
Mike Dorn from Mount St. Mary's.
He got it out to his side nicely. Mount St. Mary's ball.
Joe Murray comes up with a ground ball.
Referee blows the whistle. Apparently, one of the Mount defensive players stepped over that restraining line, Bill. That's unfortunate for the Mount.
It is. Got Brian Miller, number 27, coming in on the midfield. Haven't seen much of Brian today yet. Number 12, Joe Murray.
That's the third midfield unit in there now.
Okay. Good defense by number 37, Mike Hawk.
They're running a motion offense. Just cutting. Shot.
Good save. Good save.
It's dangerous position for the ball. That's a good idea. Just get it out of there and let them settle up here.
With Joe Murray on that number 26, McLaughlin.
There's their scorer.
Number 7,
He
Sullivan.
wants a shot high and hard and just over the top
That's
pipe.
right. Mount St. Mary's retains possession because of the good hustle by Terry Moore.
Good
running
hustle
out,
by Terry Moore.
running the ball out. That ball is up for grabs after a shot when it goes out of bounds behind.
You got to keep hustling. You got to keep thinking.
See how they clear it here, Rob. Gives them.
Well, it looks pretty unsettled. I don't know exactly what that clear is. He's got to take it away.
Oh,
This
my.
is trouble.
This is real trouble here. We got a 2-on-1 situation here.
Shot score. Oh,
No.
it's wide.
Wide.
Now he's looking for a fast break. He's got a man open. Dropped it.
Having a hard time
That's
gaining
a
possession
push.
of this ball.
That's going to be a push.
Yep.
That's interesting. I don't know what the referee will call. If he had possession.
Looks like it is a man-up situation for Notre Dame. I can see the long sticks from Mount St. Mary's coming in. Again, the second one of the day for Notre Dame, man-up situation. They scored very quickly on the first one. Mount St. Mary's has to be aware of that man coming from behind.
It's going to be a real test for their defense. Number 14 cutting down.
Now
They've gone to a 1-4-1
it's
situation.
the same play again. He was wide open, and he got the feed.
Beautiful.
The defensemen were able to stuff it.
Loose ball. Notre Dame comes up with a loose ball.
Number 12. Got their powerhouse. Glock number 26 with the ball now. Passes off to number 12.
Beautiful
Good save by...
Almost trickled in. He's got, I don't like that. I think he's going to get in trouble just
doing
trying to
it.
Gilman down the field.
What happens sometimes, when you're a man down, they get anxious and they want to get the ball out of there real quick.
I think they called a moving pick there, even though it was a loose ball, and the Mount does get back possession.
But you have to give Terry Moore credit on that save. Did a nice job hanging in there.
Beautiful save.
We got Minn back in there on the attack, along with Charlie Horning
And Rice.
Willie Hoffman with the ball, dodge man. Dumps it off for a feed, but unable to hold on to the
Rice
ball.
came up with a ground ball.
Willie Hoffman again.
That's on the
Where's
head.
the
There's
head?
a flag. Ball's down.
That's a consistent penalty whenever the stick comes down and hits their opponent on the head. Clearly, it's a 1-minute penalty.
But the one thing you want to do when you know the flag is thrown on a situation like that, you don't want to have the ball go to the ground because you're actually in a bonus situation there. You want to get off a shot. But he was in a lot of traffic, but now they have the extra man situation.
Yeah, with the score 6-5, Mount St. Mary's up. Man up, let's see if they can take it 2 goals ahead.
Horning with a high, hard shot backed up. Mount will retain possession.
I'm sure Coach Russo is very pleased with the success of the man-up play so far. It's Keith Minn with the ball, throws it out front. Number 31, Dave Borlick. Terry Downs, Willie Hoffman, and Charlie Horning.
Downs fires high, hard.
Oh,
Beautiful bounce shot from way out top. Left-handed, hard bouncer.
second goal of the day for Jerry Downs. And was that Charlie Horning on the assist? Oh, the
Yes, I
replay.
believe it was.
Yes. Nice hard shot by Jerry.
I think Jerry's taken 3 shots today that I can recall, and he's hit 2 of them.
2 of them.
If I were coaching, I'd make sure the ball got into Jerry's hands a lot more.
That makes the score 7-5. Mount St. Mary's up.
There's a scramble in the middle. Boy, it seems that the Mount's getting a lot of breaks here.
An awful lot of breaks. That Mike Dorn on the face-off, being short but yet strong in the legs, gives him a lot of power for those face-offs.
Well, he's using the classic move with the clamp.
Right.
And he's definitely controlling. He's getting a little hard time getting it out.
He reminds me of a man I'm sure you remember, Jerry Schneidman for Johns Hopkins.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best face-off men in the game. Mount St. Mary's has a ball behind the goal with Keith Minn.
Rice.
Oh, is that Rice?
Driving hard.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Hoffman again with the ball.
Feeding across the crease again.
They're moving the ball so much better now, Rob. A lot more movement with passing and with their footwork.
Nice head fake.
And the defense for Notre Dame just seems to be slowing down somewhat.
Oh,
Nice check.
that's
Charlie
roll
Horning.
out of bounds. Nope, mount ball.
Still have it. Good check by Charlie Horning, stopping that clear. He's an all-around player, Horning. That's Keith Minn with the ball behind.
Back to the settled situation. They're not forcing it. They're really starting to control this game, I believe.
Keith Minn with the ball.
It's Rice.
Rice. Really doing a nice job of settling it down and looking for the cutters. If not open, they pass it off. Good move, Willie Hoffman comes back. They're really waiting for the good shot.
And they're using a lot of clock. There's 2:40 left in the quarter.
Dave Gorlick with the ball. Willie Hoffman back to Gorlick.
He's double teamed. There's got to be a man open. Well, they're making a switch on the fly.
It's
Oh, he got
Mike Rice coming in for
green
Jared
across
down.
the crease. The ball went in, but it was Mount St. Mary's man in the crease before the shot and the goal, so that'll negate that goal. And Notre Dame will retain possession. So let's see how they clear now. And Mount St. Mary's rides.
Right. Clearly, that number 26 is their clearing
It looks
strategy.
like and he cross field.
He knows that
Good
man.
luck.
He knows
Good
that
luck.
man is open though. That furthest man away from the ball. He has a very quick pass at 26. Oh.
That's a sophomore attackman in there, Vito Perello.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the first time we've seen him handle the ball today.
Notre Dame's ball in their attacking end of the
Number
field.
7 calling the play, drew a big circle. It looks like they want to move it around, all the way around at least one time to set up a play here. Sullivan wants the ball. I think he's going to ISO with this. Now he's passing off. Good motion
Real good motion.
and good defense.
Double team right now. He's got to find his open man. There he is, but not really a threat.
It's going to be a shot. Nice check.
Notre Dame's ball.
Right.
Good ball movement out there in front of the crease. That's the only way they're really going to get a good shot off. Yeah, they're doing the same
Back to
strategy.
Sullivan. He takes a shot wide.
Yep.
It's okay as long as you back it up.
It's been a while since Notre Dame's had the ball. And
There's Coach Corrigan barking instructions. I think he'd like to see the ball in either this guy McLaughlin's hands or number 7, Sullivan. Good defense.
really good backup on Notre Dame's part, being able to pick up the loose ball after losing it.
About a minute left in the quarter, Bill. Beautiful check.
Good check.
We got to talk a little bit here.
Well,
This unsettled. Probably see Notre Dame probably going to try to settle this down and take one last shot here for the quarter.
With about 40 seconds left, they're going to really let the clock run itself down. Could be a timeout. No?
Equipment check. I think the referee just stopped to have the Mount defenseman put his strap on, I believe. That's
Right.
all it was. Look for number 7 to pop out here and take the ball.
There he is. But Mount St. Mary's is right on top of it. Oh, with
He's
a
got a shot.
good dodge by number 7. Good save by Terry Moore.
Mount ball.
Very good break from Mount St. Mary's. Get it out of that into the field.
27 seconds left in the quarter.
Right.
Coach Russo probably wouldn't want to see anything stupid here, like cheap goal. They just want to get it on the offensive end, which they do nicely.
Very quickly as well. Where was Notre Dame on that ride?
I think it was just unsettled.
Timeout, Mount St. Mary's.
Good timeout.
Yeah. You know, one of the new rules that just came up this year, Rob, is at halftime, the referee does a check of the sticks.
Right.
To make sure that the sticks are legal. And what that means is that the pocket is not too deep.
Right, and they check it.
Right.
Okay, I think we're going to take a short break and be back for the probably one shot by the Mount and to end the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Rob, we got 17 seconds left. Mount St. Mary's has possession of the ball. This would be the end of the third quarter. Let's see what they do with it, Rob.
Yeah, Horning's going with the ISO behind the goal. I think he might just try to come around and take one last shot here. Oh, he dumps it out front to Towns, loose ball.
That play did not work. But it was a good try.
Got a cutter low, Sullivan. Oh, he's going to score.
Oh, what a save by Terry Moore. What an incredible save by Terry Moore. He has just played one heck of a good game here.
That was beautiful. That was a sure goal. Referee grabbing number 7 stick. I think he's going to make a pocket check. No, he's giving it back to him.
Well, that save reminds me of a...
yes, he is. He's checking it.
Is he?
Boy, this could be interesting.
That save by Terry Moore reminds me of an all-Midwest goalie named John Copeland, who seemed to always hang in there on those tight one-on-one shots. Incredible save by Terry Moore.
The referees are doing 2 stick checks there. They're measuring it for length, which I believe is 40 inches is the minimum.
Is the minimum, but now they're checking for pocket. There should not be any space as you hold the ball up with the ball in your stick. Hold it up to eye level. There should be no space between the top of the ball and the wall of the stick.
Get a replay.
We're gonna have a replay here of the save.
Oh, that was spectacular.
Saved by the body, actually. He just kept his body in the right position. Very good save by Terry Moore. End of the third quarter, we got Mount St. Mary's 7 and Notre Dame 5. We're into our last quarter of the game here.
15 minutes left, Bill. It's anybody's game right now, but I think the momentum's going Mount St. Mary's way, and it looks like they've got a little bit more offensive plan and control as of now.
It also looks like Notre Dame is tired. You got to remember, they're on their spring trip. They're staying in hotels and riding in buses. This could be wearing for them. Last game of the spring trip. But we really need to give all the credit to Mount St. Mary's. They played an excellent second half thus far.
Okay, this is the last quarter. They have their specialist Dorn out there, who has done a heck of a job on face-offs.
He has.
For the Mount. He used that clamp, turned around nicely. No possession declared yet.
It's Chris Misanis.
Still no, but it's in the, there you go, Mount St. Mary's ball. Big hit there. Another big hit.
Casey Larkin trying to go for the ball out there. There's
a lot of long sticks out there,
yeah.
A lot of slashing and chopping going on. A weak shot there with a good check. Terry really likes to clear the ball out fast.
He does.
It worked there.
It did.
It's Mike Rice with the ball. Back to Charlie Horning.
Keith Minn now has the ball. Looking for his cutters. There's Mike Rice to Jerry Downs. Let's see what Downs does with the ball here. Usually Manning can create a play.
I think the coach probably told him he wants him to shoot. He's got an isolation situation right now.
Right, and that number 19 on him doesn't look all that quick. We'll see what happens. Double teamed. In the crease? No. Looks like...
I didn't quite catch the call there, but it looks like it's advantage Mount St. Mary's.
Absolutely.
Slash.
Yeah.
Could have been a slash.
Which is a 1-minute penalty.
Which looks like that slash occurred right before he went into the crease, so
right.
That's a lucky break.
It is.
If you were a Mount St. Mary's fan.
And again, this has been a good situation for Mount St. Mary's. They've scored twice
on the extra man
on the extra man.
situation.
Right.
They've gone back to that 3-3 offense, which we saw success with moving the ball around one time and then having number 17, Jerry Towns, cutting down.
Looks like they're remaining quite patient.
There he goes.
Yep, there's a cutter. Now we're going to come over to a...
one more pass.
We got a 2-3-1
now. You got
now.
warning. That's who you want to shoot.
Now we got the 1-4-1 situation here.
They're patient. That's correct. They're in the 1-4-1 now.
He's going to fire the ball. Good save. Oh.
Go!
Yes. Hard to say who's responsible for that goal. Maybe we'll see that on the replay.
That was unsettled. Loose ball in the crease. They had one opportunity. Missed. Ball came off again, and we'll have to watch it again.
Number 12, Joe Murray.
Unassisted. Good garbage goal, what we like to say. And anytime you can get them, it's a bonus.
That's right. Well, again, that just keeps the momentum going for Mount St. Mary's. It looks like the scoreboard is not accurately reporting that goal.
I believe it's
8 to 5.
8 to 5 now. But this kid is doing extra duty for the Mount, number 14, Dorn.
Mike Dorn. Mike Dorn, again, from the Lutherville area, graduate of Loyola High School, which, again, is a major.
Bill, I don't believe he's lost a face-off this half.
I'm sure you're right.
He comes off the field. Job well done. Now, the Mount probably wouldn't just settle pass back and forth till the other additional player comes on.
It's a great example of using Mike Dorn as a face-off specialist. Once the ball gets settled down, then he comes back out. Willie Hoffman trying to go one-on-one.
Good ball movement.
Mm-hmm. No penalty on that.
That was a good play.
Yep.
McLaughlin's a strong player.
And again, Notre Dame clears the ball. It is one of the strengths of their playing is the ability to clear the ball. Looking for the open man right there.
It's Mike Sennett running through the whole squad there. He, as you said, he's their co-captain, a senior.
Oh, nice one-on-one unassisted goal by McLaughlin.
That was a rocket shot.
Mm-hmm. So now
St. Mary's goalie didn't have much of a chance. Terry Moore on that shot.
Yeah. Here's a replay.
He just drove hard left.
Yep. It's a simple face dodge and just kept driving. Score is now Mount St. Mary's 8 and Notre Dame 6, and I believe that's why the referee is holding up the game right now. Get the scorekeeper in order here. Boy, it's still chilly here, Rob. My toes are cold. Mike Dorn back on the face-off.
The Mount's playing well, but they just can't put him away. There's a fast break situation.
It's like Joe Murray coming down with the ball.
I think he'll pull out with that and give it off to
Mike Wright.
attackman.
And again, they're going to pass it off to, or dump it off to Jerry Downs. Looks like he might be looking for a one-on-one situation here.
Well, I think it'd be a good idea. He had a hand off the stick.
Yes. Kind of a warning off, hand off the stick, pushing away. Just lose possession of the ball. Notre Dame ball. Fighting Irish. Good time to be playing close to St. Patrick's Day, which I believe is tomorrow.
1983, Mount St. Mary's, the last time they played Notre Dame, won St. Patrick's Day.
Huh.
And they won that contest 8-4.
That's an interesting statistic that you remember there, Rob. That comes out of the Chronicles, I'm sure.
That's right.
So it looks like Notre Dame gave up the ball. Mount St. Mary's now has possession. Joe Murray with the ball out front, going to try to drive it in. He does so quite successfully.
That shot won't go.
Yeah, poor shot.
That was good defense. ground ball by Towns. Wow.
Towns is rolling around.
Beautiful.
Rolling.
He's got a man wide open. Crossfield pass. Shot. Score.
Beautiful. Beautiful assist.
Boy, you can see that coming.
That's just a beautiful part of the game. It's Jerry Downs coming in, driving the ball in, assisting to Charlie Horning, as we see in the replay here. Good feed, and score in the upper right-hand corner.
But you give all the credit in the world to Towns on that. I mean, he had 3 men on him on the sidelines, came up with a loose ball, drove it down hard, spotted the open man, and goal. That's the way you're supposed to do it, Bill.
You know, the Coach Russo sees Jerry Downs as being an All-American prospect. I would certainly say I would agree with it.
The way he's performing today, he looks like it.
We got Mike Dorn again on the face-off. Oh, Notre Dame comes up with the ball, but loose again on the ground. The Mount is really keeping the momentum going.
Well, they're all over these ground balls. They haven't stopped hustling.
And you can hear the coaches from Mount St. Mary's telling them to settle the ball down.
That's right there. That's a flag. Go to the goal and shoot. That's a goal.
Oh, Mike Rice assisted too. See the replay who scored that. I didn't quite get the... Mike Rice with the ball. And that looks like Willie Hoffman scored the ball. Hoffman. That's Hoffman's 3rd goal.
Boy, that was a beautiful assist. The referee had thrown the flag, and it was all bonus situation, but he did not give up. He drove hard, was double teamed, spotted the open man, and found him, and it was an easy goal. Big crowd here today, and they love it.
They love it, yeah. Probably the first game with some good weather, so you can bet a lot of the crowd's out today. Looks like Mount St. Mary's mascot has been in the mud.
It's 10-6. They could break it open here.
Yep.
I'll tell you who's really impressed me is that number 14, Dorn. He's just done a big job facing off, and actually has really controlled it the whole second half. And I know that was important to Coach Russo, and he had said that could be the difference in the game, controlling the face-offs.
But they certainly have done much more of that in the second half here. Yeah, what's good about this Mount St. Mary's team is there are, a handful of team players that are just very strong, making a difference here. It's not just 1 or 2.
This is a heck of a game to debut the coverage from Cable 30 Sports. A heck of a game, good competition, and a big crowd.
Great way to introduce lacrosse to Frederick County and the surrounding area. We hope to definitely see it grow. Mike Dorn again on the face-off.
Boy, he's just tying up that ball every time.
Very good. Number 32, defenseman, picks up the ball. It's Edward Cohn.
We get it back on their end.
Mike Rice looks like he's trying to settle the ball, allowing the long sticks to run off the field and bring the midfielders back in. Another consistent player has been at number 12, Joe Murray. Another freshman.
They're still in the extra man situation. They've gone back to that 3-3. There's a wide open shot. Nice save.
Nice save.
He just bails out and gets rid of it. It should come up Mount. It does. I think that was probably a push.
Push on Notre Dame's part.
So really, that really didn't make a big difference. Mount had gotten possession, and
they retain it.
They're back in the extra situation.
So they're all even now. He said number 12 running in. That makes the
cross feed. Beautiful.
That was a lovely shot.
24-12.
Right. 24-12. That was Joe Murray.
Hoffman to Murray.
Okay. That's Murray's second goal for the day. Joe Murray. Yeah, I think that Mount St. Mary's definitely has this game going the right way.
Well, there's still plenty of time, but the momentum is definitely in Mount St. Mary's favor.
Absolutely.
That ball just shot out of there. That was a different face-off
That's
man
Chris,
for Mount St. Mary's.
Chris Misanis.
Notre Dame retains possession here. Defenseman, he doesn't want the ball. He's got to get off the field.
Well, you know, Notre Dame can settle it down, but they're going to have to score some goals if they're going to
Well, there's
try
plenty
to
of
come
time.
back.
Seen stranger things happen. The Mount just has to keep their momentum going and stay on those ground balls. And
It's a good
there's
feed.
a shot.
There's a shot. And
Nice save.
No, save, yeah. Again, Terry Morris has hung in there. He's another one of those handful of players here that's just really been very consistent all day long.
Good clear.
Very good clear.
Good
Excellent
ball,
clear.
Crowd wants him to shoot.
Yeah. Goalie came out.
Good ground ball. This is going to be the difference in the game. They just keep coming up with these ground balls.
That's the team that wins who can really be very aggressive on the ground balls.
They're looking to settle it here and probably go behind the goal with it.
That keeps Minn with the ball.
He'll dump it off and no, he keeps it.
Looks like Notre Dame is tightening up on their defense. They're not
Well,
letting
to me, they're playing them out too far. That's going to open it up for the Mount if they get the...
And there's a good example right there, Rob. You're absolutely right.
Look at that cross.
That creates
right
a
through.
position. Creates an open man.
He didn't take that shot. I
No.
don't know if he should have or not, but they're eating up the clock now. Got 7.5 minutes left, and errant pass there. That
Yes.
was a bad pass.
Bad pass. That'll be Notre Dame's ball. For those of you who just may have come in, the score is 11 Mount St. Mary's to 6 Notre Dame. 7 minutes left in the last quarter of this NCAA 1 Mount St. Mary's against Notre Dame lacrosse game. That's McLaughlin, number 26, driving over the ball.
That was a very nice feed.
Mm-hmm.
He drew the man. He drew two man. Spotted the open player and
Number 12 assist. Hard to see who scored that. So that makes the score 11-7. Yeah, Rob, if they score these goals quickly, they could easily come back, make this game a closer one.
this number 30 facing off Chip Lonsdale's from Baltimore, Maryland. One of the few Maryland players on the Notre Dame squad. And he wins the faceoff. Sullivan.
Number 40. Yeah, Mount St. Mary's really has to be careful here. They can't let down now.
They just have to settle down.
Right.
But, as I said earlier, there's a lot can happen. That's a lot of time in lacrosse.
Mm-hmm. 23, Brian Schriff had the ball there from Massachusetts. Seems like the Notre Dame squad has a lot of New England players. Massachusetts, Connecticut. A couple of upstate New York. Well, they're working the ball around.
Missed that pass there. Another ground ball. There's a man open on the top. If they make one more pass, that's the man they want to shoot.
Good
Nice
look, good feed.
They're
Good
right back
feed.
in this game.
They are. At number 27 for Notre Dame. Who was that? William Almuni
Almuti,
from Charmondade.
freshman.
Charmondade, yeah, from Glen Head, New York. Assisted by Sullivan. You're right, Rob, that in lacrosse you can come back very quickly.
6 minutes left and 11-8 score, and momentum has shifted again.
Got Mike Dorn back in there in the face-off for Mount St. Mary's. And they're scrapping at the ball.
Loose ball, anybody's ball. Who wants it the most?
Still no possession.
They're probably going to call a trip.
The crowd is really staying in this game, too.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's ball.
I think it was procedure call. The Mount attackman, I believe, came over the restraining line without possession.
Right. It's McLaughlin again, number 26. Again, the power horse of this Notre Dame team. He drives in.
Nice check from behind.
Yep. Still loose ball right out there. Dangerous area.
He doesn't have it yet. Yep.
Yep. And they retain possession. Notre Dame. McLaughlin again with the ball, and he winds up to shoot.
Wow.
Just barely misses
That was a rocket.
a spectator behind the goal, sitting in her car. Notre Dame ball.
Quickly back into play. That's a smart play. I think that was a ward, but it wasn't called. That check didn't work that time.
McLaughlin is definitely a left-handed. Each time he takes that shot,
He likes
he goes
to go hard
left-handed.
left, and that's a pretty scary shot. He does have a cannon.
He looks like a big boy too. I wonder what his stats are. He's 6'1", 179. That's a. It's a tall person for a midfielder.
He tried to thread the needle there. That didn't work.
Right.
That's
We've got a fast break. Oh no, the whistle blows it back. Tough break from out.
The offside official from behind called, I believe, a slash, and it was off the ball. That'll put Mount St. Mary's down a man, and a bonus situation for Notre Dame, which they desperately needed. And this could be a real important series right here, Bill.
Right. If the Mount St. Mary's has to be able to defend this extra man play here. Really got to keep an eye on that back door, that man coming from behind the goal, which is where they have scored once already. Notre Dame has scored once already on a man up. They're Sullivan with the ball behind. Looks like they're taking their time, Rob. There's a shot.
Good hard shot.
Yeah.
Good wide shot.
Notre Dame's ball.
Mount St. Mary's is in the new trend of the lacrosse thinking nowadays, is to pack it in when you're a man down in the zone. Back when I played, the theory was always to rotate and always leave the off man open, but put pressure on the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true, Rob. That's a new approach to a man down defense.
There's that crossfield, crossing the crease with that pass. It's going to get knocked down, especially in that zone.
Good save. Good save by Terry Moore.
Stopping the action. You had Notre Dame in the crease there, Bill.
So I think they get a free clear with that, don't they?
I believe they do.
Which will, I'm not sure if that makes it all even or not, unless they're all even already.
Well, it's probably a little bit more time on the penalty, but that was a big possession. Notre Dame had to capitalize there. You got 3.5 minutes left in the contest.
Yeah, see, they are still man down. They needed to get in the box, in the restraining area, in order to get the man released, to make it all even. Still man down.
A lot of popping going on. Wide open shot.
Wide open shot scored. Unassisted.
That was Stankiewicz.
Stankiewicz. Finally, I'll get that name down. Unassisted.
Another garbage goal, but ball was loose out front. He wanted it the most, came up with it, shot, scored.
Good bounce shot too. It's a high percentage shot on it for a midfielder from out there.
There's 3:38 left in the game, but I think that might have been the one that broke their back. Notre Dame had an extra man situation, lost the ball, came down, Mount was a man down and scored.
There's Mike Dorn again coming up with a, looks like a pretty nifty face-off, but no possession as of yet.
Loose ball, Mount ball. That's Larkin. He's had a whale of a game.
He has. By the way,
that man wide open on the crease. They didn't spot him. That's okay. They've settled it down. They want to get the big sticks off the field and get the offensive full unit on.
That last score made it 12 Mount St. Mary's and 8 for Notre Dame. And Mount St. Mary's is certainly going to take their time now and eat up some time with the clock.
Bill, look at that. That's a penalty.
Yes. That's a hold on Notre Dame's defenseman. That's a minute of extra man for Mount St. Mary's. Again, it's another break for them.
You might call that a hold or a strangle hold. I'm not quite sure. But if you noticed on that series, it looks like Notre Dame's pulled out all the stops. They're playing beyond the restraining line. They're just going for the big turnover. The Mount's in the extra man situation again, Bill.
Right. Looks like they're starting off again on that 3-3.
With Towns in the middle, and they're going to cut down with that. They're going to bring him down every time. Once they get the ball behind, here he goes with a cut.
It's the same play. Notre Dame should be...
He's going behind the goal. He's going to get the ball again.
They're going to force... there's Willie Hoffman
Man out
wide
top
open.
is the one. Yeah.
Or no, that's
there
Mike.
It is.
Mike Rice. And Notre Dame has their man coming in. Now they're all even.
They're all even.
Terry Downs with the ball pops out to Gorlick. Gorlick trying to work on one-on-one situation. I think he'll take a shot here. Oh, he close to a goal there.
2 minutes left, Bill. I'd say this one is probably out of reach for Notre Dame.
I think so. It's a good win for Mount St. Mary's. They really needed this as a confidence boost, as well as for their record.
Well, it's a big national win for them. I mean, they're going to get a lot of ink on this and beating a team from Notre Dame.
Sure. But their schedule's going to get tougher too, and they're going to certainly need this under their belt.
I think Towns is just killing time right now. Oh, he lost it. Good check.
Good check by 24.
Doug Murray.
Doug Murray.
Junior defenseman. He just stripped him.
He's from Colorado Springs. Again, another indication of how the game is spread out.
Well, that's become a real hotbed now. I played on the World Team World Club Championships, which is in Vail, Colorado. And that sport has really taken off in that area.
Now, you've been around, Rob. Sounds like you played lacrosse many different places.
I played 8 years after college in the Baltimore club team league, and well, there's a pile of, oh boy.
Boy, that was a close goal. Yeah, looks like it bounced off the pipe. Whose ball was it? Looks like Notre Dame's ball. Well, I played club ball for many years in the Cleveland, Ohio area, believe it or not. And
that's coming on too. You got less than a minute now, Bill.
Okay.
Loose ball in the crease. Shot.
Garbage.
Score.
Oh my, that's true garbage. Sitting out right in front of the goal.
Unassisted. Brian Schrief, junior midfielder. Garbage goal, but it counts.
But it counts. Makes it 12-9. Mount St. Mary's 12, Notre Dame 9. 49 seconds left. Great game for lacrosse. Or great day for lacrosse, I mean. Good weather.
Now this one's just about over, and I'll tell you, the difference is right out there now. This Dorn did a heck of a job on facing off for the Mount.
Looks like a trip on Notre Dame. Or illegal procedure for Notre Dame. Yeah, he seems to make things happen around him.
You know, everybody looks at the box score at the end of the game and they see who scored the goals, but that's something you don't see in the paper, but could be the difference of the game.
Very good point. Very good point.
running at the clock here.
Good check. Notre Dame's going for anything they can get right now.
Got a offsides probably on Mount St. Mary's. Yeah, that's the call. 30 seconds left.
It said
It's
White.
academic.
White was offsides,
That's correct.
right? Mount St. Mary's.
So for the remainder of the game, the Notre Dame squad will be in the extra man.
Mm-hmm. Again with the score here, 12, Mount St. Mary's, 9, Notre Dame. It'll be very difficult for Notre Dame to come back. I think
This one's over.
Yeah. Looks like they're not staying with any kind of man-up play, and it's number 26 that's going to go in all the way.
Another
Saved by
great
Derek.
save.
Yep.
That's probably the ball game. The crowd loves it.
Going for the ground ball. They want another goal before the end of the game.
I think he might have one. Oh,
Oh. And
That's
that's
it.
it. That's the end of the game here, folks. We have Mount St. Mary's 12, Notre Dame 9. Very good game here.
well, that's a big win for Mount St. Mary's,
It is.
especially going into the meat of their schedule. Next, they face a powerhouse from the north, Division I Dartmouth, and then St. John's, and into Ohio State, and tough part of their schedule. But that's a big win for them.
Very big win. We have Charlie Horning, who scored 3 goals. We have Willie Hoffman, who scored 3 goals. Keith Minn with 1 goal. Jerry Downs, 2 goals. Joe Murray, 2 goals. And Stankiewicz with 1 goal. Several assists there, which we didn't keep on track here, but all around very good play by the entire team of Mount St. Mary's.
Yes, and I hate to keep repeating it, but the difference may have been in the middle of the field on the face-offs and the ground balls.
Absolutely. The defense played superbly as well. Enough can't be said about Terry Moore.
Okay, that's the end of this game, but we will be breaking here for a bit and coming back with a little post-game comments. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Coach, congratulations. That's a big win against the University of Notre Dame. You had about 800 to 1,000 people here. It was big in a lot of respects. What do you think the difference was today?
Well, I just think that, excuse me, I just think we wanted the game a little bit more than they did today. Defensively, actually the whole team's a very young team. And I think that defensively, I have to give a lot of credit to our assistant coaches, Brian King particularly, who's really admirably, Brian is one of our captains last year, and he's been able to come out, and despite that he's only 1 year out of the program, he's been able to take the defense, take control. We have a lot of good young people. He had a lot of good young people to work with, but I think that they've really come along. And I think as the season goes along, we continue to make less mistakes. We'll have a successful season.
Well, you know, the one thing that I noticed, and I thought the difference today, was the play at the face-off position. Number 14, Doran for your team, second half just controlled the action, and I think that could have been a big difference.
Oh, I think there's no doubt about it. I think Mike is, again, a freshman from Loyola. Great ball player. He was a face-off man for Loyola. Again, as a freshman, it's great to see somebody that young be able to come in and do the job. I don't know how many face-offs he won, but he certainly did dominate in the second half, and that's a big part of the game. I think that we knew that we could win the face-off coming in, and we knew that Mike has really been progressing a lot, and he just did the job.
We noticed you took your number 17, Jerry Towns, behind the goal. Was that part of your plan today?
It is part of our plan whenever we can get him matched up with a short stick on defense. He is a transfer student, All-American community college player from Essex, and that was one of his strengths as a community college player. He'd be able to take the ball behind the goal and be able to beat just about anybody. He's got tremendous speed. He certainly is an All-American candidate in my mind, and so that is part of our strategy, but we don't want to overuse it either. He's got He really helps us between the restraining lines. He's a very quick, very fast ball player. He's a leader. You saw him today. He really took charge, had a lot of pressure shots, a lot of pressure assists, and you know, I really think that he certainly is one of the better midfielders around today.
Well, you have probably the toughest part of your schedule ahead of you. Who do you have next, and what do you think your plans will be for the next couple of weeks?
Well, we have Dartmouth on Wednesday here. The fact it's a home game, I think, will really help us out. We have played and lost to Dartmouth the last 2 years in a row, but I think that this team is a much improved team over the past couple of years. Although they're young, I think that again, Dartmouth is going to be a dogfight for us. I hope that we're going to be able to perform a little bit better offensively than we did last year against them. But again, it's going to be a good game Wednesday, and then we travel up to St. John's on Saturday.
That should be a tough one too.
It will be very tough, but again, I think we're going to be in that one.
Okay. Again, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good luck in the rest of the season.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That's it from here at Mount St. Mary's. Thank you. Now back up.
I'd like to say good game.
Hi, how you doing?
Seeing you.
Long time no see.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah. You're up there in Philly now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Philly and down here a lot.
Well,